live again, as per. Do you know what? I really think I should start making some videos that aren't live, but we have too much fun when we're live, don't we? So, carrying on from the last couple of days, we are going to carry on playing with the Miltech Solutions and Blackbird MH60, the Blackhawk helicopter. At the moment, it is one of my favourites. So we are going to go and have a go. And what we'll do today is we're going to fly it around Madeira. So Madeira being a class airport. If you've not flown at Madeira yet, I fully recommend having a go, even if it is just that little bit of VFR stuff. Madeira is really good. So Madeira being in here, in this area here. LPMA. LPMA. And what we're going to do, we're going to do some load lifting. We can simulate a little bit of search and rescue. And yeah, we can have a good little flight. So Finch out Madeira. We'll start on the helipad if it's got one. I can't remember if it's got one or not. No, so we'll just start on the bottom gate. There we are. Do you want to turn it down, Fletch? It's really loud, that. Good boy. Yeah. Cool. So, we'll have a look here. There we are. Where it breaks off, obviously. Now, there are a few things already that we don't particularly like about this. The rotor brake isn't that great. The fold system doesn't work. I'm just thinking that if you've got the ability to do some of the things on it, they should have done it. Now, we'll get rid of all these covers. We are flying in the fictional HM Coast Guard variant, and we're going to get rid of these drop tanks in a minute as well. I do need to see if there is a way of getting rid of the, or like changing up the default. Now, actually, this is something I want to Google. I want to see if we can open this door. Open door. Miltech MH60. I don't know if we can. Let's have a look. You can either click on the physical door handle in your cockpit or use the walk around mode toggle Control C. Let's have a look. Because I can't see the handle on it. So look. Door menu, front doors. Apparently it's front doors. Let's have a look. Can we open them? So there's no ability to open them on here. We'll go inside and have a look, see if we can. Now, on here as well, there's no handle either. Now, I do also want to have a look and see if we can use the FLIR. So this would be the SAR camera. What's that? So let's see if there's any of these alive. I did just see searchlight something. That's not a thing. You can toggle that. I just saw searchlight, I swear. I don't know. Right. Anyway, we'll get in. We'll have a look. See if we can do it in a second. Get rid of that. We don't need that. This doesn't work sometimes, so I'm trying to get rid of it. There we go. Okay. First things first, we'll turn on our screens. Excuse me. I still won't turn on yet because we've not got the battery on. There we are. And I'm going to have a look here. I wonder if we can pop the window. Nope. Okay. It's interesting. What's that? I toggle the pilot in and out. Cool. Not that he's doing much. Okay, right, let's get it started. So, first of all, what we're going to do is get the APU up and running. So, battery to on. Quickly do some of the tests. Get our position lights on. And our formation lights. Position we need them bright because it's day. And we'll go steady. So our anti-coal lights will go both. And we'll go day. Don't need any of those. 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 We'll put those to direct first. Cool. Coming up here. We don't need the dome light, which is there. Right, let's get the APU started. We'll do the fire test first. There we go. That. Cool. Okay, batteries on, APU to on. There we go, that's running. APU's now online. Get this ready. Get the pitot heat on, so otherwise we get the caution for it. Okay, everything's looking good here. We'll open the front doors. Hook door. Right main door. Cool. Okay, we'll come down here and check everything. Everything's looking good there. Computers and Eggy. Power and ISD power. Blade fold master, make sure that's on spread. Yes it is. Off again. The ice is, we don't need the ISO on, so make sure that's off. There we go. Come up here, AFCS, SAS on, trim, and autopilot. Not going to need that yet. We'll set our feet to 20, depart hover, set AFCS longitudinal velocity so we can set our speed. SAS disregard lateral velocity, cool, power advisory, not advisory yet. Sim coupler, yep, fine. Advisory. Okay, auto control for the stabilizer. Back up hydraulic mode to auto. Gust lock is normal. And terrace over to normal. Boys, yeah, okay. Clear, run clear, and we'll get the unit on here and put it into EDF. Come back up here. We'll toggle for cabin, SAR, yeah, we're going to go SAR, we can go mission, doesn't work, docs, doesn't work, config, tail fold, we'll get the tanks off, don't really like them. Okay, that's good, that's fine, hit ECS, fine, and I'll turn that on. Fuel boost pumps to on. Cool. Happy. Tail wheel lock to unlock. Parking brake to on. Okay, we are ready to start the engine, so we'll start with number 1 first. Ignition we've set to normal already. There we are. Now rotor brake is naturally always off. It says it's on but it's off. Okay, and here we're watching the transmission temperatures and pressures, engine oil temperatures and pressures, and then G. G's rising, which means that M2 will rise in a second. Yeah, you see that's starting to come up now. There we are. So MP1 is free power turbine speed. Okay, the engine is up and running and stable. We can put it into flight. Oh, we can set that generator on. can now start the from there, and we can turn the APU off. And we can now have fuel boost on here. Perfect. And now we start number 2 engine. So number 2 engine to on. And it's ground idle. So it's the same now. You can see that temperatures and pressures are rising. Number 1's just settled now because number 2's taking more of the load. You see that coming up now. And we'll do the lead-in test in a second as well. Make sure that the engines will lead each other in case of an engine failure. Okay, coming up here then, we'll get that into flight. And we'll get that generator on as well. Our RPM will increase now. NG's rising 100%. There we are. RPM is currently at 50. And increasing, as you can see here. Okay, we're currently torque matched as well. Right, so what we need to see in a minute is I'm going to put engine 1 into ground idle, and that's to make sure that number 2 can lead it. So I'd expect to see the torque from number 1 engine decrease, which is here. I'd expect to see the torque here increase because it's taking more of the load, and I'd expect to see a mismatch in engines here. So we'll let that settle and then let the temperatures and pressure settle. There comes the NG. Right, so again, let's see if this looks real and feels real. So in a normal situation, what I'd do now is I'd bring this back to ground idle. And what should happen now is the engine should drop off. So you can see that number 2 is leading 1. 2 is not leading 1, but that's fine there. 2 is not leading 1, so it's not realistic. Unfortunately, that's not cool. So we'll put that back into flight idle. We'll see if it does it this way. 1's now leading 2 for torque, but not on NG or anything like that as well. So yeah, it's not that realistic. Okay, we'll drop that, but the RPM did stay constant, 98. Obviously we need 102. We'll let that settle. There we go, just going to increase that engine. There we are, cool. Perfect, right, we're good to go. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to fly out of here. Let's, I'm just having a look at my phone. Okay, cool. So, what we're going to do, we're going to fly out, do a quick circuit, and then we'll come back and get a load. So, if I brake off, if I can brake off. So what I need to do first is look at these messages. Booster pump on, we'll turn those off. I'll time the Bruce, time these off as well. So fuel pump prime off, and fuel booster pumps off. There we are. Cool. And right out. Here it is, let's go. Okay, here we go, we've got someone else here, so we are ready to go. Parking brakes off. We'll show you from outside, but we'll taxi to the runway. There's someone then taking off that. Oh, now that was not expected. Let's get back down. That should be a taxi. There we are. Okay, we'll just have a wait and see. Can I taxi in? We're going to do a run and take off today. Run and take off. We literally use the collective, and we get some forward speed before we actually lift. Usually we do that for a heavy. Good to keep it practicing though. As we come around. Nothing inbound. Okay, what I'm doing as soon as I launch them, I'm checking engines, pressures and temperatures. Guy to our left, to our right, sorry. Keep an eye on him as well. He's obviously just landed. Okay, we'll get lined up and then we'll go. There we go. Perfect. So we'll get lined up here. Okay, we are ready to go. So I'm increasing the collective very slowly, getting that speed up. There we go. Should now be pretty much wheels light. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll fly around this guy here. There we go. So do a quick circuit, and then we'll come back and we'll get the load lifted. And we'll say goodbye to that guy. See you in a minute, dude. There we are. EasyJet aircraft hasn't taken off yet. Just turning around. See you later. Okay, the wind's coming from the left. You can feel it hitting us a little bit. There you go. That's the wind. Okay. We'll come around. It's a good altitude. There we go, we've got a guy there. Madeira is quite a popular airport. Okay, we're on crosswind landing, so crosswind element of the runway. The approach, I'll say. And now we're turning downwind. There we are. Another aircraft coming in now. And we're downwind. Now I've got a little bit of wind here. Bear in mind that the wind's blowing from the left. It's coming from our right hand side. But we'll just let the aircraft react to that. And we're going to come in behind this aircraft here. Otherwise he'll land on top of us. And we're going to start bringing our climb down as well. Okay, there's the runway, edge of the runway there. We're going to come in behind this. Okay, that'll do. As soon as we see him past us, we'll go behind him. There he is. So I'm happy to turn now. As we turn, we're going to start slowing down. What we're going to do in a minute, we're going to take a load to that bridge over there. You can see that bridge in front of us. That's what we're going to do. And then we'll drop one towards the helipad as well, over the other side of the hospital. As we come around, we'll start slowing down now. Not too much that we stop, obviously, and we'll give him enough time to get in. There he is. Cool, right, that's enough time for him. Let's get in. And we're going to head into wind. You see the wind's pushing our head out a little bit, so we're going to head into wind. You see we'll end up coming sideways a little bit, but we are still heading towards the runway. That's all wind at the moment, you see all that movement. Cool. Okay, here we go. Got it. Overcook that a little bit. There we go. That wind's pushing us, we'll correct for it. There we go, ideal. Good approach, nice and stable. There we are. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get the load ready. Right, so for this we come down. We'll use this for that. And we're going to go load, and we're going to do a load lifting mission. We'll go for a double pallet.
Inbound for right seat peak.
Let's get the hook ready.
Right seat peak. Arm hook armed.
There we are. Okay, let's go and do the lift. Oh, and we get. Oh no, easy jet coming for us. Okay, there's our load. So what we'll do, we're going to come into the hover. There we are. Now we come over the load. Yeah. Let's give this a minute. Let's find that sweet spot. There it is. Okay, let's come across. Okay. So we'll climb a little bit so that whatever's underneath it doesn't get blown over. There we are.
Steady. Load hooked up. Clear to go.
Okay, so we're good to go. We'll start climbing now. That's good. And if you have a look here, we've got our load. So what we'll do now is we'll go and load that onto the bridge. We'll fire less than 100 knots. And then we'll fly this to the bridge there. So that's our underslung load. Facing into wind at the moment, hence why I'm facing that way. Get over this easy jet. Oh, we've got a guy there, look, taking off. Okay, here we go. We'll take this round to the bridge. So we'll turn here, get some speed. Let's go to the bridge. So I'm happy that once we're past the taxiway, we can go across the runway and over the sea. You see that wind there? Oh, okay, that'll do. Right, so we'll come across here and out here. There we are. That's good. Get that speed up. There we are, good. So 50 knots, don't want much more than that really, we can go to 70. And again, you can see the wind now pushing me around. There we are. Now I'm going a little bit faster, let's slow down here. There's the bridge. And I want to come facing into wind for this. Not there's going to be much wind there because of the hills. We'll fly into the bridge here. So we'll start slowing down. I'm going to load lift onto it. We'll stop all the cars. Go look. Okay, so what I'll do is once I get a little bit closer, I'll turn. Easy jet up below us. There we go. Okay, so let's get into this nice and slowly now. We'll load this onto that bridge. As we start the approach, I need to find a nice reference in front of me once we get to a decent height. I've got no wind effect at the moment, which is nice. And we'll get that load on the bridge so they can finish their construction of whatever they're doing. Nice and slowly. I wonder if it's a solid bridge, I wonder if I can go through it or not. Okay, that'll do. Don't want to go any lower than that. This is fine. Looking at my rad out, I'm at 25 feet at the moment from the floor. Actually, that's 100 feet from the floor. Okay. This is good. Be nice and slowly, take my time. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn into the bridge. So I've got an exit route if I need to. And land on the bridge if need be. Okay, here we go. Now as we turn around, that's a good height. Don't want to go any lower than that. We'll turn into the bridge now. There we are. And we'll come alongside it. There we go. So we're nice and alongside now. It's almost like a ship approach. And then we'll turn to the left. Turn to the, into the bridge here. I'm going to use that, the centre line there as our reference as we come across nice and slowly. Okay, there we are. It's coming across. There we are. It wants to fly to the left at the moment. It's the wind pushing me over. Let's get the load on the floor. I'm a little bit worried about that bridge there. Tell you what, I'm going to put it onto the top one so I don't want to clip my rotors on that top bridge. So we'll come across again, come up, and we'll come here. There we are. Drop this load. Again, that wind's pushing me over. So the load's gone, I think. The load's gone. Where's the load gone? Disappeared. Okay, we'll land on the bridge and we'll get another load, shall we? Nice and timely. There we go, that's nice. Go over that right hand side. There we are. Perfect. And we're on. Now we're falling through the bridge, apparently. Brilliant. So we'll quickly save that, shall we? The bridge isn't as stable as it looks. Okay, we'll take off from the bridge. Now where's our mate that was here a minute ago? Is he still here? No, I can't see him. Okay, let's go back to Madeira. I'll get up. Here we come. Very windy, as you'd expect here. Okay, we'll land here.
Pull up!
We don't want to pull up, we want to land. We want to do a running landing. Perfect. Yeah. Ideal. Good. Okay, right, what can we do now? Let's go have a little flight around and then we'll switch aircraft up, I think. There we go. Let's go have a flight. Let's go have a little fly around here. See if there's any boats we can land on. So I do like this. This is definitely the best helicopter in the game. On the sim, by far. Got handprints all over. Oh, hello. Again, wants me to face into wind. I don't quite know. This is literally the sim controlling this. So we'll correct for that, shall we? There we go. Oh, I know what we can do. Just gonna have a go at that. I know what we can do. We're gonna fly under Madeira if we can. Go and have a look, see what this is. It's a picture spot apparently. This little town. Cool, right. We'll tell you what, we'll fly across the island and we'll go to the hospital. Go and land on the hospital helipad. We'll fly up past the National Stadium there. I do wish that this aircraft was available to use in the career missions. I'd love to do the search and rescue on this. We'll fly through here. Fantastic scenery down here. So stable, this thing. We're flying into wind at the moment, which is why it's quite stable. As soon as we turn, it'll start throwing us around. There you can see it's starting to. We're starting to get a little bit of that turbulence from the ridges now. As we fly around here. I'm hoping they bring out the AI carriers very soon. That'd be cool. Okay, we're going to go and check out the hospital now. Little bit blowy, as you can tell. So we'll come around from the hospital. Hospital's over here. Hospital is just down to our left. Go and see what that is over there. Oh, the hospital's right in front of us, look. And we'll do a circle to land at the hospital. I think it's a hospital anyway. Okay. A little site here. Perfect. We'll have a look at our landing destination before we land, then we'll do a circle to land approach. Bit blowy, as you can see, I'm getting blown around quite a bit here. Start bringing that power and speed down. Regional Coast Civil Protection Service aerodrome apparently. So we'll fly over it and we'll fly to our right and we'll fly into the approach. Just starting to slow down and descend a little bit here. You can see we're getting blown around quite a bit. Okay, there we go. So we can approach it straight from the sea. We'll do that. For now, let's come around here, watching that telegraph pole. We'll do the circle to land over the sea. There's another heliport over there. We'll go and visit in a second. But for now, come down here. There we go. God, it's blowy. There we are. We'll do it at 500 feet. And we'll turn around. Start slowing down. Perfect. As we come in, pacing into wind now pretty much, while we're not blowing around. Still got a little bit of blow, as you can see. Really slight little controls at the moment. Tiny little controls on the column. You can't see at the moment, so I need to be able to see out the window. Okay, here we go. Ideally I'd like to have come straight into that, but the wind was having other ideas. What I do find with this aircraft, it does just stop sometimes, so it's just stopped here. I'm battling the wind now. So you can see like my angular bank, just trying to battle that wind. Just trying to get the feel for it. There we are. You can tell I've just hit a patch because it's just wanted to climb. There we are. Let's get in here. Just Struggling with this wind at the moment. Doesn't want to descend. So at the moment the aircraft does not want to descend. I've got my collective fully down. Because of that wind that's coming over, look at that, my collective is fully down. See, fully down. Doesn't want to land. Doesn't want to go down. So what I'll do is we'll come backwards and we'll fly forwards into it. There we go. Now it wants to go down. So we'll fly backwards. There we go. Now it wants to drop us. It's the wind coming from over the cliff pushing us up. So we'll land short and low, I think. So here we go. We'll keep going down for a minute. Get that forward speed. There it is. Look, it's dropping us now. That's fine because we can climb, but we can't. Very low here. Don't want to go much lower than this. But there we go. This is the approach we're having to take because we couldn't land. Nice and slowly pop up over the top. I'm almost at full collective now. And again, you see by the power being generated by the aircraft, it's not taking a lot because of this wind. The speed of the wind going through the head is helping it. I don't know whether that's intentional, but there we go. So not the approach we usually make to a helipad. But we got there. There we go. Yeah, it's just the wind coming up from the mountain. Get in here. There we are. Let's try that. There we are, good. Another successful land where we didn't kill ourselves. So what we'll do this time is we'll turn and then we'll head out over the coast and we'll come back. Right, here we go. So we'll come up into the hover, turn left. Come down this mountain here. Come down the side, let's go. And we've got a couple of 100 feet to play with. And there we go. Oh, overcooked that, didn't I? Whoops. It did not like that. It'll say pull up in a second. Get scared.
Pull up! Pull up!
Okay, told you. And we'll head over to this other heliport over here.
Pull up! Pull up!
I don't want to. Okay, now I will. We'll go and see what this helipad is over here. Lifeboat. Okay, let's see what it is. God, that wind is battering us today. It's interesting to see what it is. We'll have a look in a minute what the wind is like in Madeira. Okay. We haven't seen this. I've not seen this helipad before, so go in with a little bit of caution. But it's right in the middle of the populated area. I wonder if that's the hospital. Oh, it's quite small by the look of it. Should be able to get this on there. Let's go and have a look. It's right behind this building. So take it nice and slowly as we come up over the top. Yeah, that looks like a hospital, doesn't it? Okay. We'll come on here. Yep, this is the hospital. There we are. We get inside the circle. Use that light as a reference. There we are. Oh, bit of wind. That'll do, we'll get down here. And we're on. There we go, spot on, look at that. Cool. Right. I think what we'll do, fly back to Madeira, get into a plane, have a couple of circuits, and then I need to get ready, so I've got football today. But that is smart, that is a good helicopter. So what we'll do now, we'll turn on the spot, because we can, we've got tailwheel steering. And we'll launch. There we go, we'll get over the sea. And we'll go back to Madeira, go between these buildings, look. Now we'll come down, there we go, let's get down there. Fly back to the airport. We'll do a couple of landings in a plane. Look at that sea. It's so, you know, consider this is a PlayStation, it is really good. I know it has its issues and all that lot, but, you know, it is very good. I think we'll get in the 152, the Cessna, I think, to fly from here. Although to be fair, going a little bit fast there, let's slow down. To be fair, if we're going to do some landings, might as well go to Lucla, haven't we? Challenge ourselves. So we'll jump in the Twin Otter in a minute and go to Lucla in Nepal. That's the airport with the mountain on the with the mountain at the end of the runway. So we'll land at, we'll follow this aircraft into Madeira. Such a good approach from this side to Madeira, because you have to dodge this bit of the island. You basically come right over, you can see it with that that aircraft there, you have to spin, so you turn into the island. You can see that wind. I'm not touching the controls at the moment. Nicely trimmed, but the wind is picking me off a little bit. Oh, we've got a friend there, look. Who's that? Oh no. This aircraft has just taken off from the wrong runway. Here we go, we'll come over this bit here. God, that wind. That wind is smashing me. Let's go just straight into it. There we go, safely on the floor. So what we'll do now, we'll just switch and we'll go to Lukla, do a couple of landings at Lukla, and then we're going to head off. So we'll switch now to the Twin Otter. So we'll go to, where are we? We want us, tell you what, do we do Sky Carrier? No, we'll do the Twin Otter, we do like the Twin Otter. There it is. And then we'll go to VNLK. VNLK. There we are. And we'll go parking free. Okay, let's go. So here we are. Let's get this sorted. Can't see anyone else here at the moment. It's a shame. Engine covers. Quick walk around. Make sure we're not forgetting anything. No chocks, no static covers. Cool. Close the door. If it'll let me. Come on. Come on. This is a frustrating thing, look. So I can't close my door now. Come on. So the actual... That didn't work. Is there anyone else here? No one else here. Okay, we'll get it started anyway. Okay. Let's control lock off. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Cool. Right, they're free to move. Okay, perfect. Okay. Battery on. DC master switch on. Land lights will turn on anyway. Both. Cool. Right, we'll get the mixture and prop in straight away. There we are. Right. Okay, don't need any de-ice. Lighting. Pulse lights off. Anti-coal position. Yeah, we'll definitely put the fasten seatbelt sign on. Beacon, bleed air. Caution lights test. Taxi light off. Pitot head. We'll turn the pitot head on. Pacify normal. Generators, we'll turn them on now. Usually you'd wait till the engines are running up, but I want to make this quite quick. Cool. Okay, that's good. That's good. Right, engine number 1 to on. While that's loading up, obviously we should be monitoring the gauges, but we've not had an engine failure yet. Ka, I, ta, ya. Alright. Okay, there we go. Number 1's up and running. We got number 2 up and running now as well. Hello, mate. There we are. That's good. And we've only got pneumatic low pressure, which is fine. Okay, everything else looks good. Once that's loaded, we're good to go. Cool. Right, controller down. Let's get back in my seat. Okay. Quick control check. Flaps coming in. Okay, we are good to go. So I'm gonna go brakes off, brakes on, triangle, reverse thrust. There we are. Okay, right. Let's go fly at Lukla. So again, this usually wants to throw us over to the side. Turn in here, a little bit sensitive. There we are. Okay, full power, stick down. Get that runway. There's the bump. Whoa. I have no idea what happened then. You see that? That just glitched. Right. We'll start from the runway this time soon after. I don't know what made that glitch, but it did. V, and we'll try again. I've had that happen to me once before actually. Runway 24, there we go. Let's try again. That was weird. Let's try again.
Victor November Lima Kilo traffic. DHC 6 Delta India,
Yeah.
Mike Sierra Hotel. Taking off runway 24. Departing straight out. Victor November Lima Kilo.
Full power, let's hope it doesn't glitch again. That's better. Got further than a minute ago. Good, and up we go. Good. Okay, we'll trim for this. There we are, and we'll come in here. Flaps coming up. And as we come around here, it'll tell us off about our bank angle, but we do our circuit in here. We'll come over to this side of this here. There we are. This way you start seeing the other co-pilot getting scared because it starts shouting at us. So we'll come over here and we follow this mountain around for the circuit. There we are, and we'll come around. Let's say bank angle in a minute, there you go. Now we'll come around here. There we are. It's a little bit dodgy here at the moment. I think we've got quite a bit of wind. There we are. Okay, we'll line up with the runway when we see it. There we go, it's there. There it is, we'll line up with that. Throttle's off. First notch of flaps coming in. Second notch of flaps coming in. I'm fast. I am fast. No, I'm going to mess this up. No, I'm not. It's going to be alright.
500. Full minimums. 150.
That was good. Well, for the first time down at Loopler for a while, that was decent. Okay, we'll do a turn in here. One more and then that'll be it. Okay, let's go. And up we go. God, that's windy there. There we are. Good speed. Go up this mountain and we'll turn. Let's hog it a little bit more. Okay, got to slow down now. Slow down in this turn. There we are. It's going to say bank angle. As we come around, speed's okay. Keep turning, speed's still okay. Okay, that's good. A bit more yawing. Speed's fine. Okay, got the airport just to our right here. Okay. Bring the speed down nice and early. There's the runway. Let's settle there. First notch of flaps coming in. Throttles are idle. Next notch of flaps. Speed's good. Speed's dropping. Okay, going to increase it now. A little bit to the left. Okay, full flaps coming in. Watching that airspeed. It's fine. Wind correction now.
500. Sink rate. Minimums. Minimums.
Oh no, too shallow. Too shallow. Yeah, we crashed that one. Right, for today, I am heading off now. Take it easy. Bye bye.